It's day four. Day four, and yesterday we discussed door-to-door sales. And door-to-door sales was inevitably the place that I found a little bit more about myself that I hadn't fully understood. And the cycles that I was in, they were leading me to destruction, self-destruction. And that's something that so many guys that I've worked with over the last 11 years suffer from. And something that I've educated myself on extensively because of that situation. And today what you're going to find out is what happened after I was locked up for drink driving. What happened after I totaled my car and I couldn't remember and I woke up in a cell. What happened after that? Because what happened after that is the beginning of the build, the beginning of the serious reflection, introspection, the serious need, the must that I had within me to learn more and understand human nature, human behaviour, psychology, neuroscience, the mind, the brain. All of that stuff became much more important to me because that was low. Bankruptcy, repossession, and then locked up. That's fucking low. And I had to get out. And here's what happened. So, following being charged, no license revoked, still doing door to door, still turning up every day on public transport, still putting myself out there every single day to try and get somewhere that I'd been working towards. But I realised I did not want to be a door-to-door salesman for the rest of my career. I wanted to get some sort of structure, something that wasn't out there knocking doors, commission only. I wanted a bit of stability, a bit of security. And because of the turmoil that had happened in my life, and this is going to happen to you, when you have turmoil in your life, you're going to experience that need to recoil and go back and look for safety, look for security, look for comfort. Today I know that was the wrong thing to do. Today I know I should have lent in. Today I know I should have continued to grow and push myself outside of that comfort zone, irrespective of what was happening or how I was feeling in that moment. That was the universe testing me and giving me the opportunity to grow and stretch and become bigger and better and do more and overcome obstacles that were put in my way. Not to recoil and go back in, but that's not the story. The story is that I did recoil and I went door to door and found myself a role in recruitment. Again, it was something that they liked, someone that had been out and done a bit of door to door and had a bit of grit about them, could take some rejection because recruitment, it's a fierce industry and it's one that's super competitive. So I went and found myself a job, just door to door and asking the question, selling myself as opposed to the products that I'd sold for the last 18 months. So here I was now a recruitment consultant for a global company. What that meant was I was behind a desk. I'd gone from construction worker, door-to-door salesman, all outside, to then chained to a desk. And that's what it was. That's what it was. You were tied to a desk, and I went in at 7 in the morning, and I would leave about 7 at night. So that was my life then. I get into this cycle of heading to work, sitting behind a desk, dialing as many numbers as I possibly could, learning as much as I could about the industry and the trade and what I was doing and what I was recruiting for, and a different circle of people. And here comes this Ryan again, this need to fit in, this desire to be liked by everyone. And it didn't serve me well there either. Because when you try to be liked by everyone, no one will take to you because you're not actually who you are. You're not actually showing up as Ryan or John or Stephen or whoever your name is. Whatever your name is, you're not showing up as you when you try to be fit, to be liked by everyone that you meet or everyone in your circles socially or in your work. So in recruitment, I've got annual leave to take now because I'm not self-employed anymore. So we book a holiday and myself and India fly out to Mexico. And I'm lying on the beach in Cancun, just south of Cancun, a place called Playa del Carmen. I'm lying on this beach, and this beach is stunning because it's got the white sand and it's got the crystal clear blue water and it's got the tropical fish, and it's just the most stunning, serene location. And here I am, entering a breakdown. When I stopped and I pressed pause and I allowed the emotions to rise, I started to feel this emotional breakdown that I wasn't where I wanted or I had to be in my life. And I've had so many of these. I've had so many of these emotional breakdowns where I'm being tested. I recoil, tested, breakdown, recoil, and that has been a pattern in my life. So here I was, 2013, lying on the beach in Mexico, and I make a decision. The decision is, I don't want to work behind a desk for the rest of my life. I want to be doing something active, physical, and most importantly, I want to be doing it for myself. I want to be my own man, and I want to generate income based off of the value that I provide rather than the value someone else thinks that I am to their business. And that was what I wanted to do. So I came back and I decided I was going to become a personal trainer, and that's what I was going to do. And in the past, I was super stubborn. And as my story unfolds here for you, you're going to find out so many ways that I have changed as a man. And you should always be changing as a man. You should always be prepared to change, adapt, overcome, be different, live differently, make different decisions, because your experience should shape. You should shape who you are and what you do to overcome those things so that you can move on instead of getting stuck in this cycle of bullshit. So, on that beach, I decided I'm coming back and I'm going to become a personal trainer. So I come back and I sit my level 2 gym instructor, because that's the qualification so you can go in and do level 3, or it was back in those days. So I sit that while I'm working as a recruiter. And then probably around about October that year, I go and I sit the level 3 to become a personal trainer. And I'm on my way out of recruitment. I've decided Ryan did not stick around at things that he did not want to be part of. Period. He would jump and work it out from there. Always. So, went on the course, became a PT, set up my own business, and therein started a different challenge in my life. That was me full-time self-employed, no structure behind me, no team around me. It was me. So the next stage in my story is going to be the solo road for Ryan. This one here today was moving from that door-to-door phase into recruitment, realising that it was not something I wanted to do for the rest of my life. Quickly I understood that. Now, I had success in recruitment. I won incentives. Went to Marbella, all expenses paid. I won awards for my performance. I was good enough to do the job. I didn't want to do the job. That finishes it for today because it went from door to door to recruitment, and now we're a personal trainer. So we're currently early 2014, and we'll reconvene on this tomorrow. Have an epic night.